Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up. I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried.
What's up, everybody? This is your guy J Red checking in once again. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Before I begin, make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView. Your gracious host J Red again. Make sure that you follow me at JAYR3D. All right. Let me make sure that I make my good old announcement to let everybody know that I'm in the building. Thank you for everybody joining me. Let me make my Instagram post. Y'all know I got to do all that good stuff. Let's do this. We are live. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a very, very good week, a productive week at that, right? Got some stuff we're going to talk about today that I can't wait to get into. Hold on. Shout out to everybody. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, shout out to you. We're going to be talking about some good stuff today. Just trying to do some announcements. Well, announce that I'm here right now. Give me just a second. All right. So that's live. Made that post, and shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. How's everybody's week going? Everybody having a productive week, a good week. We are almost at Friday. Friday will be in a few short hours. We've made it through the week. Shout out to y'all. If you are watching right now, do me a simple favor, hit the like button. Hit that like button and drop a fire emoji. That's the least that y'all could do. Like I said, thank you for joining. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Now, if you're watching this right now, you will see currently what the title says. All right. Is Travis Scott getting his nigga wake up call? Is Travis Scott getting his nigga wake up call? Nigga, wake up. Wake up. All right. For those who aren't familiar with what the nigga wake up call is, let me say it again. This is the title. Travis Scott getting his nigga wake up call. You see it right there. Now, a lot of people might ask, what is a nigga wake up call? Does anybody know what a nigga wake up call is? Feel free to chime in. You can put it in the chat. I don't know. It'd be hard to try to see everybody like on Facebook. And thank you. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Brittany Brown. Shout out to Brittany Brown for sharing it. I love when y'all see my stuff on Facebook. Go ahead and hit the share button. I want you to chat too. Like, hit that like button, share it everywhere, right? But the title of today's show is Travis Scott getting his nigga wake up call. Now, you'll ask me exactly, what is a nigga wake up call? How many of y'all familiar with the famous comedian Paul Mooney, who died earlier this year? Paul Mooney, legendary Paul Mooney, right? Paul Mooney came up with what we call the nigga wake up call. And basically, in my own words, a nigga wake up call is strictly for black people who've been around a lot of white people who may have forgotten that they are black. They feel like they have, like the whole I'm not black, I'm OJ syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get to the point to where they feel like they're too good for black people. They're not really in the black. They're so accepted by white people that they forget that they're still a nigga in their eyes. That's what. So what happens is you get the wake up call. The wake up call happens to where all white people turn against you. All white people put you in your place. They show you that you're still black, and that you live in the system of white supremacy. That's what you call a nigga wake-up call. And this can happen several different ways. It could happen if you go, if you've been raised in a white neighborhood all your life and you go off to college and you know, a white person just out of nowhere just calls you a nigga, right? And your friends, you've grown up with them, went to high school with them, played basketball with them, sports, all that other stuff, and everybody was acting like you're one of them, right? All equal. But then you go to another town, another area, another part of the world, and they call you a nigga. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? That's what a nigga wake-up call is. Michael Jackson had a nigga wake-up call. Different celebrities. We always see different celebrities get what we call nigga wake-up calls. And I believe that that's what brother Travis Scott is going through at this very moment. Now, if you've seen what has happened, shout out to everybody in the room. If you are watching, please hit that like button for me. Share it on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, share this because we're going heavy tonight. We're going heavy tonight. All right, I'm getting this out the way before Kanye's Drink Champ interview drops. The part 2 is dropping at 11 p.m. But I'm talking about what the nigga wake-up call is. So we broke down what that nigga wake-up call is, right? Let's give another example. If you're at work, right, you're thinking that your boss likes you. Your boss is white. You're thinking that, you know, you got the employee of the month, you got the raise, you're the top nigga in the company, top black person in the company. But then all of a sudden someone comes in and you and that other white person that hasn't had as nearly as much experience with you as you thought that they were or thought that they did have, they end up getting a promotion above you for the CEO position or some shit like that. Something like that. That's a nigga wake-up call. Different ways, right? But like I said, Travis Scott is getting what we consider a nigga wake-up call right now due to the tragic events that have happened with his Astro World 2021 festival. Now, unfortunately, man, it was originally eight people that died from this concert, right? But it's revealed today that it's actually nine. 9 people have died. If you can see that, not 10. 9 people have actually died from this show. And basically what happened, they're saying, a lot of people don't even know. There's so many different mixed up stories going around right now. They're saying that you know, people were injected with drugs. They're saying that people were bum rushing the stage. They're saying all kind of different things, but it's a lot of people dropping different stories. Shout out to my line brother Kyle Swanye. If you watch it right now, I should have asked you to come on here, but it was different people there. Ricardo, shout out to Ricardo Scruggs. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry, but my homie Ricardo, he was there doing security, and he said that it's some of the most satanic shit that he's ever seen. And we're going to dive into that too. But a lot of people are giving different reactions and different what's the word I'm looking for? Doing different interviews, saying what actually happened at this festival. But everybody's giving a lot of different stories. But the one thing that everybody is saying is that if you were on the ground, you know, it was so many people there that if you were on the ground, you weren't coming up, right? There's also a boy that's in a coma right now. I think it's a little girl, something like that. But it's terrible, man. It's terrible. And everybody is pinpointing it at Travis Scott. Now, what I'm going to do tonight is dig in deeper to see, to talk about it. But I also want to put my tinfoil kufi hat on, right? Or my third eye, right? Because the reason I'm calling it a nigga wake-up call is because I don't think that I'm obviously he would be getting the same treatment if he were white. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that this was a travesty. And Lord knows, man, my heart goes out to everybody that was actually there. But one thing I don't do is when a black person is in trouble, right? I don't hop on the bandwagon when the white media is, you know, publicly bashing them. I'm just like, damn. Now, I will say Travis Scott has had it coming. He has had it coming for a while, right? So this isn't to dogpile on Travis Scott. This is more so to just shed light on the situation and take a further deep look into it. I was going to talk about this earlier during the week, but I just wanted the story to unfold and just get some stuff out. If you're watching right now, please hit that like button. If you're watching right now, hit that like button, hit a comment, put the fire emoji right there. Put the fire emoji right now. All right, so with Travis Scott getting his nigga wake up call, there are a couple of things that are happening, right? For one, and I'm going to share my screen with you to show you a couple of articles that I found today. Well, not just found today, but let's look at where is this at? I got so many things up right now. All right, so Fortnite. Now everybody knows what Fortnite is, right? Popular, very, very, very popular video game, right? Fortnite removes Travis Scott emote from item shop following Astro World tragedy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's a big deal. That is a big deal when you're talking about, as far as endorsements, deals, different things like that. Fortnite, now I don't play Fortnite. I never have, honestly. My little brother Julian, he plays it a lot. I know different people, different kids that play that shit, and they can play it all day. But the fact that he's removed from it, somebody familiarized me with emote from the item shop. I guess that's maybe like a weapon or something like that, or Travis Scott is the character. But for the fact of this, Fortnite is huge. It is huge. So another thing that has happened, because I knew it was going to be a ripple effect, right? When I learned that first the Kardashians, let's go to the Kardashians and show what they put. Because let's see, where is this at? All right, so look at this. This was the first thing that I seen about Travis Scott getting his smear campaign. Kardashians pulled Travis Scott's storyline from new Hulu series. And if you go down following the Astro World Festival tragedy where 8 people died, now 9 people, Kylie Jenner's boyfriend Travis Scott has been cut out of the new Kardashian reality show. Cameras have been rolling for months. They have filmed Kourtney's engagement and Kim's flirting with Pete Davidson, as well as Kylie's big pregnancy announcement. However, after the disaster at that concert, where Kylie and Kendall were both backstage, footage of Travis is being edited out the show. Footage of Travis is being edited out the damn show. All right. Now, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when I first saw this, I sent this to DJ PM. And what DJ PM said was, man, I mean, his fans ain't gonna really care about that, all that other stuff, right? Which to some degree, I get and I can understand how his fans probably wouldn't. But if you're talking about the bag, one thing I know about Travis Scott, this dude has McDonald's commercials. Travis Scott is one of the highest selling hip hop artists, one of the most popular hip hop artists that are out right now. Just look, he can have his own festival. And when I say festival, I'm not talking about something that's just like at like a civic center. This dude can rent out a space, like fairgrounds, and have a festival. That is a big deal to do as a hip hop artist, or as an artist in general. You can have a festival. You got Earth, Wind, and Fire performing there. You got Lil Baby, one of the hottest rappers out, Drake. All of them are coming to your headlining festival. This isn't just a tour, it's a big festival. So with that being said, I knew that once they put him off of there, distancing themselves from him, that it was going to be a ripple effect. And I told PM this. PM, if you watching right now, I told you that this shit was going to happen. Everybody else is going to follow suit because the Kardashians are big as McDonald's. The Kardashians are big as Dior. The Kardashians are big as these high-end fashion companies, big endorsement deals, Nike, everything. They are a brand, $1 billion brand, right? So if they decide, hey, the block is getting too hot for us right now, we're going to have to back up off you, player. We're going to have to back up off you. I knew that everybody else was going to follow suit. So not only was he removed from the Kardashian show, right after that, the Fortnite thing happened. And now let's look at the different, somebody else different that said that they're going to, they didn't say that they're going to cut ties with Travis, but let me find the article. Give me a second. Where is this at? Astro World. I know I had this thing on here. Y'all forgive me because I have so many windows up. Fortnite. No. Some reason I cannot find this damn article. I just had it on here. Oh, here it go. My bad. All right. So Dior's Dior's, hate them damn commercials. Dior's entire, this is on Rolling Stone now. Dior's entire Next Men's collection is a Travis Scott collab. Now it's a business nightmare. All right. Dior, they had a collection with Travis Scott. This is Travis Scott at the Dior Menswear Spring Summer 2022 show in Paris, right back in June. This is what they said. We're very concerned, says Dior staffer who asked for I can't say this damn word. My bad. The Cactus Jack Dior line has almost certainly already been manufactured, experts said, and was likely set to be shipped to stores by early January. In supply chain terms, these goods have to be cut 6 months in advance. Now, with all of this being said, Dior is basically saying that, hey, we're in trouble, right? The brand, Travis Scott's brand, is being damaged. I think that it's, they keep digging that hole. They keep digging that hole. If everybody's watching right now, make sure you hit that like button, share button, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, all right? But Dior says that the brand is getting damaged. They're concerned, as they should be. 9 people died at a concert. So I knew that this is going to be a ripple effect, man, and you're going to start seeing different people come out and probably try to cut ties with Travis. All right. Now, like I said, it's originally I said 8. It was 8 people that died and identified, over 100 people injured, 1 victim brain dead, and a 9-year-old left in a coma. Right. Terrible situation. But now it's 9 people. And when I looked at these victims, right, I knew that this man was in trouble. Let me share my screen again. I'm going to show you what these victims look like. This is very important, especially to my black people out here. Let me see, where is it at? All right, so if you can see to the right, this right here, look at the faces and the races of the victims that have died. Now, this is just the 8 right here, right? But I don't know the 9th person. I think I saw a picture of them. But if you look at them, man, listen, man. John Hilgert, age 14. Brianna Rodriguez, age 16. Jake Juranek, age 20. Franco Patino, 21. Axel Acosta Avila, age 21. Madison, look at her, blonde hair, white girl. I think, yeah, she's white. Rudy Penna, Danish Vague, or whatever his name is, right? Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. I'm a firm believer, as sad as this is going to be and controversial as it's going to sound, right? Because I'm black first, right? Had this been at an all-black show, you know what I'm saying, like Boosie Bash or something like that, it would be a bad look, but I don't feel like it will be as bad as if it's white people or people from other race groups that passed away, right? This is tragic. Their lives have ended because of this damn concert. But if you look at the people, those are white and Hispanic faces, man. Those aren't black faces. And you know how this system does, man, because obviously these are the more people that come to his shows. Now, he has a black fan base, but I'm saying he's in very much hot water. The fact that these are white people and Hispanic people and not just black. I don't know if the other dude in the corner is, but when I saw those faces, I said, oh shit. It's about to be a wrap, man. It's about to be a wrap. Now, I'm not saying that Travis Scott's career is over, but he's in hot water right now, getting his nigga wake-up call. Now, there have been 110 lawsuits, plaintiffs that have went to the Texas court. I even saw a 9-year-old is planning on suing Travis Scott because of the concert. 110 lawsuits, and not only is Travis Scott being sued, but from my understanding, Drake is being sued too, and there may be other people. Its story's developing. The story gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper each time I turn my social media on. I see all these different lawsuits, and I can't imagine. Like this man is going to lose a shitload of money, man, because That's a shitload of lawsuits. 110, and that's just right now. Imagine what it'll be eventually. Because anybody right now, you can file a lawsuit and get paid off of this shit, right? This is a big fucking deal. And I don't think people, I didn't understand it at first. I was just like so caught up in it. We got 10 people up in here. Shout out to y'all. Make sure if you watch right now, drop a comment, hit the like button. And if you're really messing with it, hit that fire emoji for joining J Red for Resview. So yeah, so 110 lawsuits, man. That's a shitload of lawsuits to fight. A shitload of lawsuits, man. Now let's talk about something heavy. Let's talk about this, right? Because some people had stuff to say about this situation. Now, I'm not an Illuminati guy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do have a third eye, and I do put on my tinfoil kufi hat on. All right. This is water, by the way. Okay, it's not a drink. Just water. So, with satanic rituals involved, let's talk about it. How do y'all feel about that? Because I'm not here to, try to persuade anybody to think that this man is a devil worshiper and all the other stuff. What I will say is this, though. I feel like celebrities play on the whole Illuminati, satanic type of Ouija board type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to help promote or sell records. The whole reason you got 3-6 Mafia playing on the devil, Bone Thugs, were playing with the Ouija board. And when you do this type of stuff, man, you got to be real careful on what comes out of that, right? Now, Travis Scott, there were different images of him and his set and the promo behind it being a bunch of devil worshiping, satanic ritual type of whatever, right? Like I said to my boy Ricardo, he said he was working security at the event, and he said that, man, that's like the most satanic shit he's ever seen. Now, a lot of people, I saw there was a post on Facebook that said that they were, performing different rituals, and that's the reason people died and all this other stuff. I'm not going to get into all of that. However, I will show on the screen the shirt and images that Travis had to make people think this, situation happened. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, so look right here, man. Look right here. I don't really know how to kind of zoom it up a little bit, but right here, like if you look, you see the hands with the eyes coming out of it, I'm not sure exactly what the hell all that means, but if you look right here, you see the eyes. Now we know with the whole Illuminati devil worshiping thing, you see the eyes and you see the portal going in, right? There are different videos of Travis Scott trying to stop the concert, or he did stop it, but play the music slow and he was still humming while somebody's getting carried out, like this, like they're gone. And people were saying that was a part of some ritual and everything like that. You look right here, and with the skull and all this other stuff, man, like going into it. I'm not sure exactly what the hell all that means. I just saw people say that it was some satanic stuff going on. Now, he did have a shirt on. I'm trying to find where that damn shirt is. Here it is. It's actually on the cover. Now, if you look real closely on this right side right here, you're going to see some, like I guess those are like red, like devils or something like that going across to the other side. And that's what the whole promotion thing behind it was. See you on the other side. So my thing is this. If he was playing, because I don't know, like he was playing off of the theme of, the satanic shit or whatever like that. Do I feel like he meant to kill people? I don't know. Maybe he was just playing off of it. Because like I said, other artists like 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs, playing with the Ouija board, their name is 666 Mafia, all that stuff. They played off of it, but if you ask them or talk to them, they weren't devil worshippers for real. They just played off of the shit. Look right here. You see the different, and if anybody knows exactly what it is, you can comment. But the different, it's 8. They were going off with 8 people that's dying, and if you look right here, there are 8 flames going like that. But see, that shit is false right now because it's 9 people that actually died from it. So we can debunk that, right? But it's kind of hard to not look at this and feel a certain type of way. For people who are looking at it from that lens, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for people to defend, like, okay, no, he wasn't on that type of shit. Satan, like, come on, man, you can't really defend this type of stuff. If you got a shirt on that's going to the other side, when you say see you at the other side, that means that it's another form of life, so it's hard to defend that. So that's why I'm saying, for artists who do play with shit like this, if somebody so happens to die from your music or die at a concert that you at, then the questions are going to raise up as to, was this whole devil worshiping thing the reason why people died? That's why you should stay away from doing shit like this. Point blank. Had he not have done this, then we wouldn't be having this conversation right now as far as the whole satanic ritual thing. And I'm not saying he was doing it, but I do say that when you do dibble and dab in that shit and something like this happens, then a lot of people can point the fingers and be like, oh, okay, you're a devil worshiper, and those people died because of the rituals and all that other shit. So he made it real hard for people not to believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You got to be real careful if you're going to dive into, that different type of shit. So let's talk about this, man. At the end of the day, is Travis Scott to blame for the tragedy? Was Travis Scott at fault? Because what happened is, he kept the show going, but then ended up stopping it ahead of time. But he did keep the show going, and people are pointing the fingers at him saying, okay, you kept the show going, even though there is footage out there of him trying to stop the show. But people are pointing the fingers at him. Is he to blame for it? Let us know in the comments. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like Travis Scott is at fault? Or is it the security's fault? Now what did happen, it was an article that said that Travis was warned that it was going to be too many people ahead of time. I don't know if Travis brushed the I forgot if it was the firefighter or a fire marshal or anybody like that, but he was allegedly warned that it was going to be over capacity and anything like that. There's actually also footage of fans bum rushing. This was hours before the concert as well, like it was still daytime outside, right? But it's footage of people going into the concert and just let me see if I can find it. Because I said I was going to show that. Let's see. Nah, let's not do that. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Let's see. Fans. Let's see if okay, yeah. Let me pull this up. Shout out for y'all for tuning in, by the way. I'm about to show y'all this footage real quick of the fans that were bum rushing the event. All right, so here it goes.
Trying to close the game.
See everybody running? All right, so y'all see that, right? Y'all see that. So it was fans bum rushing it ahead of time. I don't know what the hell that shit was about, but how do y'all feel about him? Like, because he did, to his credit, try to stop it, checking on people and different things like that. But some people feel like he should have stopped the show altogether. But then the other half of the people are saying, well, how is an artist supposed to know people are passing out? if you can't see everybody. Now, I performed at a festival before, and what I can say as an artist is like I'm just worried about, pleasing the crowd at the time. Now, I haven't performed at a festival where it was that many people there, but was it his fault that all of it happened, or should it be thrown at other people too? Why wasn't it more security that was there? I'm sure, even though his name was on the headline and it was his festival, can we fully point the blame at Travis Scott? Should he be solely held responsible for everything? That's a question that I want to ask, and I want y'all to answer it. I'm not going to give my answer on. I just really want the discussion to be held to be had rather to see if y'all do blame him for it. Is it his fault? Right? That's what everybody wants to know, because they feel like he had control of it. But like I said, as an artist, if he's on stage, he did point out, and I'm not going to show the footage. You can go Google it. But he did point out, hey, y'all, somebody, they need help. They need help. But he did say slow the music down instead of, stopping the music altogether. If I see that, I know me, if I see that people are dying and passing out and all this other stuff, then I will stop the show to make sure some order is, coming in. But I don't know. But the question is right there. Should he be the blame for it? All right. Now, I'll talk about this. Travis Scott, let's talk about his fan base, okay? Majority of his fan base, I feel, are non-black. I'll say it again. I feel like majority of Travis Scott's fan base is non-black. Do black people listen to his music? Of course they do. I know a lot of black people who listen to his music. But the reason that I say that, and I'm going to get to your comment in a minute. Shout out to Trio 301 TV. But the reason that I say that is because if you look at the faces of the people that are there, and the stuff that he does, mosh pits and different shit like that, black people don't be doing that. Black people don't be doing all that. So with his, if there are a majority non-black people that are there, it's a different situation. And I feel like with Travis Scott, some people feel like, did he have this coming? Because he did say some coon shit, and I'm going to say it right here. He said some coon shit when it came to Mike Brown. Back when Mike Brown had got killed by Darren Wilson, that was the time where all black people should be held on one accord being on code. But this man started cooning. And I do believe that I'm not defending this video isn't really defending Travis Scott, because after I heard him say the comments about Mike Brown, and shout out to Ricky, he had to make me remember what he said. Like, honestly, it was like how I feel about A$AP Rocky when it comes to black injustice and shit. It's like, fuck him, because even if you do feel that way as black people, you're not supposed to go out and say that no shit like that in public. So he's been cooning. And when I say the nigga wake up call, he's got a Kardashian, with Kylie Jenner. He's has a very diverse fan base, mostly non-black. And for him to say that shit about, I think that he got lost with his black side. And the thing is, if you do that, black people aren't going to come to your defense. We don't forget, because you notice when A$AP Rocky got locked up in Paris, I think it was Paris, right? This was like a couple of years ago. Man, black people really didn't have too much to say about it because of the coon shit that he said and what he did when he was here in America, right? But what you're saying, you said can't blame him 100% no, but you would think, being the police, seeing what happened more, they would have told Travis something. And that's what they said that they did. I don't know if it was the police or the fire marshal or whatever, but yeah, I don't like, that's why I was saying, I don't know if we fully blame him. I can't say that 110%. But Travis had it, like, as far as, you eat what you sow. Let me show you something back then. I'm going to give a friendly reminder of how he was on some coon shit back then. Let me show you this. Give me a second. Because we don't forget now. Black people do not forget. The black community does not forget. All right. Let's look at this. Let's refresh our memory about what Travis Scott here said about the Mike Brown situation. Y'all ready?
Kind of like angry that so many black people acting like fake activists. And like even just like publicity, and we're still talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Mike Brown was just like an evil person, but I'm not saying he was perfect either. And I'm not saying he deserved to get killed. He didn't. But I'm not saying that he didn't deserve to like, get like pay for consequences that he probably inflicted. So that's what's like wrong with black people, man. Like, I feel like, man, just like in culture in general, kind of like angry.
Let's look what he said about Mike Brown again, just to refresh our memory. Let's look at this shit again.
Agree that so many black people acting like fake activists, man. Like even just like publicity, and we're still talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Mike Brown was just like an evil person, but I'm not saying he was perfect either. And I'm not saying he deserved to get killed. He didn't. But I'm not saying that he didn't deserve to like, get like pay for consequences that he probably inflicted. So that's what's like wrong with black people, man. Like, I feel like, man, just like in culture and
receipts, Travis. Let's look at that. Y'all remember that? This man, if you remember the whole Mike Brown situation, if you remember exactly what happened, the white media and white people had to find something wrong with him. They said some shit about he stole some cigarettes or something at the store. Some shit happened at the store, right? And they were like, had he not have done that, he wouldn't have got killed. That's what the shit that he said on here is what white people said to defend Darren Wilson for actually killing him. When in actuality, Mike Brown was minding his business walking down the street, just like Trayvon Martin, and he ended up getting killed by a white man, a racist, suspected white supremacist in Darren Wilson. But this is what this man said, right? So you can't expect the black community to back you up on this shit, Travis, even if it's not your fault. Because saying coon shit like this makes black people not want to fuck with you politically. You know what I'm saying? Or just realistically on every level. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a fan of Travis Scott. Not his music. You know what I'm saying? Now, does he make some cool tunes and shit like that? Yeah. Like he makes some different songs. He's different, right? I think that he's dope in his lane. I'm not a fan of him, but I think that, hey, obviously he got a great fan base. Shout out to Travis Scott. But when it comes to shit like this is when the black community is supposed to be your backbone and we hold you down, right? When shit like this happens. But we can't co-sign no shit like this. You over here supporting the murder of Mike Brown. I'm not saying that, he didn't deserve to die. I'm not saying, I'm not like, what? As a black person, you actually, you said this. So when we refresh our memories and remember what you said, you can't expect black people to defend you because the white side is throwing you away. And that's what I really want this to be a learning lesson for black artists out there. When you start being around these white celebrities and white people all telling you, hey, do this for the money and all this other stuff, when they want to throw you away, you better make sure that you have a backbone with the black community. Because we're the ones that are going to actually hold you down. When shit like this happens, we hold you down. But, either you sink or swim in this particular case. Now, also what I'm not doing, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon of white people going against Travis Scott right now. Because I will say this. I feel like if this was a white artist, he wouldn't be, I'm not saying that, bad like stuff wouldn't happen, but I am saying I don't think it'll be this critical. The fact that it was a blackface behind all of this, it don't matter if you got a baby with a Kardashian. Nah, player, that shit does not matter. You get your nigga wake up call, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Support the Cash App, by the way. This is my birthday month. My birthday is November 29th. So if you want to support the show in general, send a little donation to the Cash App. $JAYR3D. And if you're watching this right now, I need you to hit that like button. That's the least you could do. And also drop a fire emoji if we're having a great convo right now. Drop a fire emoji right now in the comment section if you're watching and you're enjoying the content. If you like me going on live, all right? But like I said, man, with this Travis Scott situation, like, him saying that shit about Mike Brown back then, it's like, we remember, man, we forgive, but we don't forget. So when these white folks are throwing you out the window, you can't come back on this side after that cool shit. The same shit happened with A$AP Rocky, right? They wanted us to feel sorry for him that he was locked up out the country, and we like, I mean, I'm not saying that we want. Now, I will say this: I'm not going to jump with the white media and bash him. I'm not going to do that either, right? But because we don't understand that when we join the masses, like other race groups, and no matter what the black person has done, right? When we jump on the bandwagon and bash them, they wouldn't do the same thing on their side. Like, you notice what happened with the whole Aaron Rodgers situation. Now, of course, Kyrie did everything the right way, was a stand-up guy, said, hey, I'm not taking this shot, blah, 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 right? Aaron Rodgers lied about being immunized, but white people haven't been bashing him with the black people. You know, they say, man, yeah, it's wrong, but they're not finna scrutinize him and bury him in the media like they did Kyrie. And they do that for a reason. It's called staying on code. So I'm staying on code, not joining in with other white people or, you know, the media bashing Travis. This isn't a bash situation. It's just called what it is. It's a nigga wake-up call. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't know, you know, what's next. I think that with Travis, it's going to be a lot more to come, more lawsuits, hopefully and prayerfully no more deaths. But this isn't good. This isn't good, man. And I don't know, like, it's going to get deeper. It's going to get deeper. It's going to be a ripple effect. Like I said, once the Kardashians started distancing themselves, like edited him out of the show. Oh man. Oh, I knew it was a wrap. All right. So, what's up? What's up? Just Babe. Is it Just Beeve or Just Babe? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So let's talk about something else that has happened. All right. Kid Cudi wears another dress, ladies and gentlemen. Kid Cudi wears another dress, ladies and gentlemen. Bug broken. Is he bug broken at this point? Or is he just gay? Now, bug broken. Let's go. Let's see exactly the term for bug broken. So people who don't know what bug broken is or bug breaking. Let's see. All right. So let me share this with y'all real quick. We're gonna look at the definition, or just say, you know, what bug breaking was. Okay. So if you look right here, bug breaking back in the day, it's a term for back in the slave days, right? Mainly utilized by slave owners in the Caribbean. Bug breaking was used against male slaves who were seen as defiant. The process involved the slave owner forcing the enslaved man to lower his pants, bend over a tree stump to ensure that his buttocks were propped up into the air. And what happened with that, ladies and gentlemen, basically, to break the spirit of the head honcho, the black male, he would basically get the R word in front of the village, in front of his community, to let people know that he wasn't dominant anymore, that he's feminized now. Okay. That's what the white people did to the black people, the black men at that particular time. So I'm going to show you the Kid Cudi situation. Let's go here. Let's see. Kid Cudi. Now, he wore a dress earlier this year, right? But this time, look at this. See it? Look like a damn. It's a wedding dress. Kid Cudi is wearing that. Now, thing is, okay, he wore a dress before. Now, you know my stance on men in dresses, whether gay or straight. I don't feel like men should wear dresses. I don't feel like men should wear female clothes, period, right? Gay or straight, it don't matter. Your sexuality, your preference, whatever. However, if you choose to do that, all good, right? But that's my personal belief. Now, let me tell you what bothered me about this situation. Let me show you this. This right here is what bothered me. The fact that he's holding hands, he's in a dress, in a wedding dress, holding hands with a white man who appears to be the male, right? The straight one, the masculine one. This is the problem right here why I'm calling it buck breaking. That's my issue with it. All right. Now, the reason that this is my issue is because of the image that it represents. Now, a man in a dress, already a negative image, right? But if you got that man next to another man that is just dressed plain, and it's a white man, you got a black man in a dress, but then you got a white man looking masculine, that is what buck breaking is. Now, he could be gay or whatever, that's that, right? But I think that this image right here is detrimental to the black community, because had it been another race group, you show me what other race group that this shit would happen. Would you ever see a white man in a dress and a black man have on just the masculine clothes? Do you see that? You say used to love. So you say used to love Cudi's music, but if he want to be a bitch, then let him be it. Shout out to Trio, man. Trio 301. Yes, it is crazy. It is crazy. But like I said, man, if the man wants to wear a dress, hey, go for it. But this image is what I have an issue with, because you don't see this in other race groups. Why is it that our black athletes, entertainers, when he goes to Russell Westbrook, you remember he wore a dress? Would you see Tom Brady wearing a dress? Would you see Aaron Rodgers wearing a dress? What other man? And I'm not saying you got your Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, right? But that's a transgender. That's expected, whatever, right? But he says that he's channeling Dennis Rodman. I didn't like the shit when Dennis Rodman did it either. He's channeling Kurt Cobain when he had on the Kurt Cobain Saturday Night Live dress, and their dresses weren't even similar. Kid Cudi's shit was cut off right here with his arms out. Kurt Cobain just had like a full, like, I don't know what the hell you call that shit, but he had the dress on, but I don't know. It looked like it was a sheet on him opposed to just a dress. But what if Kid Cudi is gay? It is what it is. I don't give it like shit. That's just him. But this type of shit is detrimental. And you know what? I can't even put the full blame on Kid Cudi because I'm gonna go there now. Well, we getting heavy tonight. Let me show you this. People may have forgot about this. People may have forgot about this one. I honestly try to forget about it too. Oh yeah, we going there tonight. We are going there tonight. Let me show you something. Let me show you something right now. How many of y'all remember this? How many of y'all remember this? See, who is that? Is that CeeLo? Is that CeeLo Green? Wearing a dress, look like a wedding dress, and the white man is wearing the tuxedo, looking straight. Or is he white? I know I don't think he's black. Well, I think it's Gnarls Barkley, right? Same thing. Now, I love Goody Mob. Shout out to Atlanta. I love Goody Mob, but this shit right here, I had an issue with too. Why is this black man wearing a dress next to what appears to be a non-black man wearing the tuxedo in the masculine position? Why is this? Why do we do this? What type of image does that? And CeeLo Green, from my understanding, isn't gay. You know what I'm saying? But why do our entertainers, our celebrities, our athletes, why do we have to be the ones to wear the dresses? Just think about that. So that's my issue, is what I had with the Kid Cudi situation, man. You know, the whole wearing the dress thing. Kid Cudi, I don't know what the hell he's been on recently, but I wish they would stop doing this bullshit. Like, it's just not cool. And that's how I feel, you know. Now, you can't twist my words and make this shit about homophobia. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with your sexual preference. This has something to do with the image. Period. That's what it is. But yeah. So with Kid Cudi, I feel like that's a buck broken situation. More than a gay situation, because somebody was like, maybe he's just gay. Well, maybe he is. I don't know. But I don't really know. Shout out to Maya. She in the building. Shout out to you, by the way, Maya. You remember you were talking about, she made a video addressing my name, the correct pronunciation of my name, which is Jared. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say J Red on here, but she made a video of you on Facebook. Make sure that you follow her. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Maya. Love you. Are you going to the LHS alumni weekend? Are you going there? Let me know if you are, because I ain't seen you in a minute. We need to link up. But yeah, man, I'm talking about the Kid Cudi shit. That dress it's a no-go, right? But like the question is, why do we have to do that as black men? Like it's really sickening for us to actually be doing that. Maybe if I saw other race groups do that, I probably wouldn't. I probably would feel the same way, but still, it's like we're the only ones doing that bullshit. So cut that out, man. Cut that out. I don't know what you're trying to prove. You're channeling in Dennis Rodman. You're channeling in Kurt Cobain, all this other stuff. Whatever, man. Cut that shit out. All right. So now that we talked about Kid Cudi, let's get something else out the way. The boy, Killer Kyle Rittenhouse. This Killer Kyle Rittenhouse trial is a joke. It is a joke, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever want to be entertained, why don't you just turn on CNN? Why don't you go on your closest social media channel and watch Kyle Rittenhouse cry? I'm gonna show it on here. All right, let's see where it is. We're gonna show you what happened in the courtroom. This was yesterday. This is all over the internet, but for those who haven't seen it, we're gonna watch it right now. Watch him break down.
Your approach to car source number 3.
As I'm walking down Sheridan Road, I hear somebody scream, "Burn in hell," and I replied with friendly, to let them know, hey, I'm just here to help. I don't want any problems. I just want to put out the fire. Zeminski.
When you said, did you get
From in front of me,
Here you go.
Mr. Zeminski, and there were people right there.
Now, keep in mind that he's supposed to be crying. Tears are supposed to come out your eyes when you cry, right? Do you see any tears coming out? He tried to squeeze so hard to get something to come out. Look at that shit.
Take a deep breath out.
That's what
Oh, boy.
That's right, run.
We're gonna just take it.
That wasn't even an Oscar performance. That was a bullshit performance. All right. I've seen the worst actors and actresses. I ain't saying no names, but I've seen them act better than that bullshit. The dude was trying to he was trying to get it out there. He had an acting coach and everything. But you notice he couldn't even have any real tears come out his eyes. That was straight bullshit. This trial is a joke. The judge is defending him. The judge had got into it with the guy that was like one of the lawyers that was questioning Kyle Rittenhouse and all this. This trial is a joke. Now, the reason that I did bring that up is because today LeBron James made a tweet, and the tweet. Let me pull that up. Let me see what LeBron James said. Boy, the white folks are mad at him. So Let's see. This is what happened today with LeBron. All right. So the headline reads, LeBron James ripped for mocking Kyle Rittenhouse's breakdown in court. Now, LeBron had went on Twitter, and this is what he put. He said, what tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking in the court. Now, that shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny as hell. He said, look like he ate some lemon heads, right? And within hours, his tweet had more than 17,000 comments, many outraged at the latest outburst. Now, they're saying many. It's the white people. It's the white folks. They were mad. They were like, is this a joke to you? Not a good look. He's crying. So let me ask you this. For the white folks that got mad at LeBron, for making fun of this man crying, because that's exactly what it wasn't him crying. He was making fun of him acting like he was crying. So the fact that he did that over a white man, that's what he is, a white man that killed other white people. He killed them in cold blood. So the fact that we're making fun of that situation, not the killing situation, but the making fun of him trying to act and act like he's crying, because obviously it's fake. Y'all more mad at LeBron than this man actually killing people? Y'all more mad at LeBron James making fun of him than Kyle Rittenhouse for actually killing people. That shit is crazy as fuck. That was crazy as fuck. Maya, you're right. Kyle's performance was appalling as fuck. Yes, it was. The reason why his tears didn't fall is because he didn't eat tear jerkers. Shout out to you, Maya. Oh, you said, in the words of Gucci Mane, I'll slide to a kickback or something. Yeah, we need to link up. But yeah, man. Yeah, like, they're more mad at LeBron James for making fun of this guy who's trying to act like he's upset and act like he's crying than the murderer that's sitting right there. That shit is wild, man. That shit is wild. Welcome to America. Welcome to damn America. I tell you, this shit is wild. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my laptop charger. Give me just a second. Gotta plug up real quick. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. You know, these computers be dying off fast and shit. But yeah, they're more mad at LeBron. They're more mad at LeBron than that. That shit's ridiculous, man. But they're trying real hard to get this man off. And more than likely they will. You know, same shit, different day. So let's talk about the last thing that we're going to discuss tonight, because we've been on like almost an hour. So Will Smith has a book coming out, right? Will Smith has a book coming out, and it's already out actually. It's called Will, and every day this week it's been something in the news about him, talking about Jada, talking about his son, you know, Jaden, and all this other stuff. We're just learning a whole bunch of shit about Will that a lot of us don't even really want to know. Now, let me pull this up. Will Smith jealous of Tupac. This is what he said. Let me try to pull it up for y'all. Give me a second. This Will Smith shit is crazy. So Will Smith said he was deeply insecure about Jada Pinkett Smith's friendship with Tupac. Something we all knew pretty much, right? Will Smith admitted he was jealous of Jada Pinkett Smith's close friendship with Tupac Shakur, both of whom attended the Baltimore School of Arts. Smith appeared on Breakfast Club on Monday and told host Charlamagne that he was deeply this is the old article. I'm trying to see it was a newer one that came out. Yeah, this one. Will Smith addresses Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship with Tupac. I wanted Jada to look at me like that. This is what he said. Though they were never intimate, their love for each other is legendary. They define ride or die. In the beginning of our relationship, my mind was tortured by their connection. He was Pac and I was me. He triggered the perception of myself as a coward. I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world, and I suffered a raging jealousy. I wanted Jada to look at me like that. Oh man, everything has been happening with Will Smith. There was even a situation, he said that after the After Earth movie came out, you remember how much of a bomb that was in the box office. Jaden Smith wanted to not be in their guardianship. He didn't want them to be their parents anymore because Will had promised him and was coaching him that you was going to be this great actor and all this other stuff. And then that movie was it bombed, and Jaden Smith didn't want him to be his legal guardian anymore. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's a situation where you can go and not have your. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me pull it up just to be clear. Public, yeah, it says public mauling. Let me pull this up. Where you at? So it says Will Smith says press was vicious to his son over After Earth failure. I led him into public mauling. And what was worse was the way Jaden took it. Fans and the press were absolutely vicious. They said and printed things about Jaden that I refused to repeat. Jaden had faithfully done everything that I'd instructed him to do, and I had coached him into the worst public mauling he'd ever experienced. We never discussed it, but I know he felt betrayed. He felt misled, and he lost his trust in my leadership. At 15 years old, when Jaden asked about being an emancipated minor, my heart shattered. Emancipated minor. Now, from my understanding, emancipated minor means that those aren't your parents anymore and you do for self or some shit like that. And I'm like, man, those got to be some different type of black folks, because I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a damn thing. Let's see what Maya said. Let's really address how often American society highlights the humanity in specific groups more than others. Oh yeah, we already know about that. Maya. You already know. Shout out to Will's resilience. Yeah, he's been holding this in, and these book sales are gonna go through the roof. I was contemplating getting it because I'm like, should I wait or should I not get it? Because every day something's coming up. Every day I'm hearing something different about him and Jada, now his son, emancipated minor. I was like, what the fuck, right? So what this shows is that no matter how big you are, how much money you have, everybody has issues. You never know what's going on in people's household, especially celebrity households. Sometimes it's probably more than what's going on into our regular households, because Boosie just came out with something saying rich people have more problems than broke people, which I could probably agree with. I mean, I've never been rich before, but the more rich you are, the more money. They always say more money, more what? Problems. And when you got those problems, you got to think about taxes, people wanting money from you, all this other stuff. So with Will, man, Lord knows what the hell he went through, but he's been through a lot of stress, a lot of pain, and his book is that outlet to get it out. So it's only $19. I'm thinking about actually purchasing it. I may purchase it tomorrow or something like that. But Will's a strong person. It's like people are like, he's doing it to himself at this point, constantly talking about, the whole him and Jada thing. But anyway, y'all, this has been a great discussion tonight. I try to keep these at least just an hour. I could be going on longer than that, but I think that we covered everything pretty good today. Travis Scott got his nigga wake up call, or he's getting his nigga wake up call. Lord knows what's going to happen next. If you see, I had Paul Mooney in the corner or whatever, so he's looking down. RP to Paul Mooney. Support the show. You can Cash App $JAYR3D. Make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms, preferably Instagram and TikTok at JAYR3D. If you are in Atlanta and you need a DJ, make sure that you hit me up because I've been on the DJ scene heavy lately. DJ J Red. Look at all my mixes that I put out. Now, Facebook probably can't see, like, I can't post it on the regular Facebook because they're going to mute it. But if you look at my Facebook story, if you are my Facebook friend, you'll be able to see all my Who Sampled series and all that other good stuff, okay? Make sure that you hit that like button because other people are going to watch this a little later. Y'all going to watch it, come in, hit that like button. And make sure that you comment. We love discussions. We love being interactive. And we love doing this show. We got more interviews on the way. If you have any special requests of people that I do interview, that you want me to interview, reach out to those folks. Tell them to hit me up or give me their information and different things like that. Who's worth, interviewing as far as, celebrity-wise and all that other stuff. But we got it going, man. I hope y'all had a good time. If you had a good time with me tonight or if you love ResView, hit that fire emoji right now. Let me know. Hit that fire emoji, whether if you're on Twitter, whether if you're on Facebook, YouTube. Hit the fire emoji right now. Let me know you rock with me. Let me know you rock with me. Hit that fire emoji. But yeah, man, like I said, subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe. Shout out to Trio. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's not that hard. Man, folks be acting like it's so hard just to hit the fire emoji. You already watching, just hit the fire emoji. That's all. But make sure that if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, that notification bell, because from my understanding, YouTube has been doing like little blocks on people, like you might get unsubscribed from folks. 1999, get that. Okay, yeah. Oh, snap. Okay. All right. Shout out to Maya, boy. Maya gave me the first, I guess what you call that, super chat or something like that. I love this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting up there, man. I'm moving on up in the world. That fire emoji. That's what I'm talking about, Maya. Come through. Man, much love to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me. Like I said, ResView. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for like since 2016, but it started getting more interactive. So a couple of years later, because I took a break from it, but been having a lot of fun, man. Been having a lot of fun with y'all. And like I said, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/ResView. I'm gonna try to go live again Sunday. I'm gonna try to do Sunday and Thursday nights. Now Sunday may be in the afternoon, but for sure I want to do Thursday nights, preferably at like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So yeah, everybody else, have a great night. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Follow me at JAYR3D, JRedResView. I'm signing out.